Yo, yo, yo. Giving y'all a few minutes to fall in. God, I'm high. Already. Come on in through the door. I ain't one hit of that, boy. I'm done. Come on in, hit the like button coming on through. What's up? BB Matiti, what's going on? Thank you for joining the live. Yay. Did you get the notification? Waiting on 9 people to come in. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, you got the notifications. Okay, cool. Can you hear me well? Let me know if there's any echo or static. Man, I can't call it. What's going on, BB? What's going on? Everything good. You all right? We're getting started. We got 3 people on so far. All right, we got 4 people in so far. What else? What else? We need 6 more people before I get started. 6 more. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know any echoing, static, anything like that. Y'all let me know. Might want to. Hey chat, what's up, Umar's mommy? We good. Hearing me loud and clear. Cool. Hit the like button coming into the door. What's going on? Come on in. Fall on in, everybody. We falling in. Y'all rocking with your boy JLM360. Y'all know it's about to go down. Let me know if you hear me loud and clear. Any echoing, which it shouldn't be. Six people in here now. Hit the like button coming through the door. Get in the comments. Come on, let me know if y'all hear me. Mic check 1 2 1 2 one more time. How I sound? Any static? Any echoing? I need to know. That's just the way it is. Something that never change. That's just the way it is. Yo, mic check. I'm doing even fake singing, man. Just trying to make sure everything is checking out. It's your boy JLM. Hit the like button, subscribe button, coming through the door. We got 6 people in here. We need 4 more people. 4 more people. Let's go. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Let me know if you're in the chat. Hit the like button coming through the door. 8 people. We need 2 more people. And then we're going to get started. We're going to get started. Be sure to catch the Taz show today at 4 p.m. The Smoke God in the building. 10 people. We ready, baby. All right. We about to get started. We got 10 people in here.
First Citizens changed my life.
All right, y'all. Now, y'all know good and well, boy, we about to talk about this shit. Hold on. Let me stop this music. Boy, your boy just keep putting up videos, bro. I don't know why, but he do. Okay. It reads that Dr. UMAR Johnson on a huge problem with child support.
They're broke too. Attorney Sperling.
So this is what y'all know me. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I ain't about to hold you. Okay. All right, man. Let me go ahead and clear this up, y'all. Y'all know I had to bring some receipts, right? Let me go ahead and fire one up. Smoke God. Hold on. Let me fire this up. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what that damn thing do. Hit the like button coming in through the door. I brought some receipts today. Y'all might well to stay with me. You know, since some people dropping off, I mean, you know me, I'm only gonna give you facts. We gonna depict this whole video. Yeah, I'm gonna first start off by saying this. At the end of the day, anybody can have their opinion. But at the end of the day, the laws are still the laws. It don't matter what you believe, bruh. The law is still the law. And the law states you obligated to pay child support unless there's an unusual circumstance. Okay. Now, I can't show y'all the names. But this is, I went through it before. Custody order. 7,000, well, really 10 G's total. Now, here's the deal. Child support and custody is two separate issues, y'all. Child support is pretty much saying you are obligated. The absent parent is obligated to take care of the missing amount from the custodial parent. These are the laws of child support. It's obligated because that parent is absent out the household, or they're not married, or some unusual circumstance. So basically, they have a right to take up to 40% of your check if you the parent, if you the non-custodial parent, which means you don't have a child in your house. That's just the law. Okay. Now, what I agree with Umar is it shouldn't be that way. It should be custody and child support together, because they don't mind getting your child support, but you got to pay extra if you want custody, and that's wrong. I think the system should change that and have child support and custody all in one. So therefore, because it's supposed to be the importance of the family. America's supposed to be built on family values. So I agree with Umar Johnson on that one part, but that's just not how shit is. Okay. Now we about to go through my custody agreement. I have receipts saying that I've been through this. So for people who say I don't know, I had to dish out a lot of money for my son. I done been through this. I ain't just talking. So I'm just going to read a little bit. This is the conclusion that they gave me. Okay, the conclusion. It says the court has jurisdiction of the parties and the minor child and the subject matter of the action. The above facts are true and entitled the parties to the relief granted below. The best interest of the child will be served by the provision contained in the order below, and the parties are fit and proper person for the role assigned below, which is me. The provision below are fair, reasonable, adequate, and necessary, and the parties are capable of complying with them. Any finding fact more appropriate as a conclusion of law is incorporated herein as such. This is a real court custody document. This is what I had to go through. It said, based upon the above finding facts and conclusion of the law, Umar Johnson, it is therefore hereby ordered, adjourned, and decreed. The plaintiff is granted the primary physical care, custody, and control of the minor child, blah, blah, blah. The born on blah, blah, blah. The defendant is granted secondary physical custody of the minor child in the form of visitations as set out in more detail below. The plaintiff and the defendant shall have joint legal custody. They give you the rundown. Then we can go down here. It says during the school year, the defendant shall have unsupervised super visits every other weekend from Friday 6 p.m. to Sunday 6:30 p.m. You see, they break down the time of when you have with your child when you go to these court orders. They even got the spring break in even number years. The defendant shall have unsupervised visitation. Thanksgiving, it says here, is the odd number of years. The defendant shall have unsupervised visitation with the minor of the child, and we got a flip-flop. This is what this is going through. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And this is it being signed by the judge. Okay. But now, they also give you a set of parenting guidelines. Look at that. See, I've really been through it. Because, Umar, even though you have your way of how you view it, it don't matter, bro. Like, if you really care for your kid, you going to try to go fight for him. I don't care. You going to try to do something. Fuck the white man system. Don't nobody care about none of that, bruh. The kid's still here. You at least gotta try something, bro. That's just how that is. I don't care. I don't care what the system put against me. at the end of the day, I made them. I need to try to figure out a way to get in there and get to him and make something happen. Unless it's some unusual circumstances to where you can't just, and stuff happen. Because sometimes these mothers out here make it hard for men to be fathers. It's a lot of mothers out here that do a lot of fuck shit that make it hard for fathers. And some of these fathers got to actually move on with their life because they want to be there for their child, but they can't be there because of the mother wanting to be all up in the way. So I get that. That happens. Trust me. That happens. So I'm not talking about any unusual circumstances. I'm just talking about, man, bro. And even if you is having an unusual circumstance, why haven't you stated it? All you said is you don't want to see your daughter in the living room. But, bro, you can go get a whole court order. You had money to go get a whole court order, bro. I had to work Monday through Sunday, 12 hours a week to go get mine. All you had to do was to get donation. You could have paid $10,000 to go to custody court. That's all I'm saying, bro. So look, this is the parenting guidelines right here, right? There's no names on here, so I'm good. So it says right here, number 1, the party shall respect the need for the child for close, frequent, and continued contact with both party parents, and the need for each parent to have input into the decision affecting the rearing of the child. So you want to know why they want you to go to the law about child support, because there has to be an understanding between both parents signed off by a judge, Umar.
Serve as a conduit between me and the mother of our child. Can you tell me how much time I can spend with my child? Can you tell him how much money he should spend with his child? As far as I'm concerned, the child support system is a symptom. The problem is the broken black community, where we can lay down and make babies, but we can't stand up together to take care of them.
Ooh, family advocate mediation support says yeah.
And he needed to make sure that there would be enough inmates to fill those prisons. The child support system is not about taking care of children. The child support system is about incriminating the poorest element of African American males who are living on less than $10,000 a year, and then punishing them for not being able to make a payment that in all reality.
He got a point. He got a point. It is. Because child support still going to roll even if you locked up. It is a way to control. He got a point on that. But my point is, you're still obligated to go through the law to not let that happen to you. You see how that works? That's how they going to look at it. They know they got the game ran against you, but they gave you the tools to get around it. It's up to you if you want to get around it. That's called, you have to get out there and have the burden of proof on your own that you are suitable pops. Because that's just the world we're living in until we can get them laws changed. That's just how you got to roll. Can y'all hear me out there? Am I echoing? Whose cookies is crushing at Fox Soul to get all these features? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. So that's how that is, bruh.
They will not be able to make.
Nerese Cox said, so what's your suggestion, Dr. Umar?
My suggestion for...
I think she's referring to in
Smoke God.
child support. What's your suggestion for a woman receiving child support? But I think Attorney Sperling had a rather good suggestion, which was equal custody and equal pay. What are your thoughts on that, Dr. Umar?
I definitely like the idea of equal custody and equal pay. We also need to keep in mind that when it comes to black men, there's two different groups, if you would, economically within the child support system. You have the professional black men, and then you have your brothers who are working class and also impoverished. And it is the brothers who are working class and impoverished that we are most concerned about. Of course, the professional black man can pay his child support, but what about the brother with a prison record, 2 or 3 strikes on his name, a GED, a high school diploma, and even if he wants to improve himself economically, he has a felony on his record that doesn't allow him to access.
Okay, look, man. I'm just gonna tell y'all how it is, bro. If you get out of prison, right? You don't have a job. You go back up to the court. You tell them you just got a jail. You don't have a job. They will set your child support to what you are now making. You will still have to pay the arrears. They're going to still smack the arrears on the end. But they will give you a chance to pay something on your child support if you really about paying your child support, bro. They're going to take the money. Trust me. But if you get out of jail and don't never go out there and see them people try to rectify the situation, they're going to come for you. That's just how that is, bro. That's just the law. You feel where I'm coming from? Now look. I'm smoking on that Blackberry Kush. The parties shall communicate and cooperate effectively and consistently with each other towards the best interest of their child. They shall encourage the free flow of information about the child between the parties. Each party shall at all times keep the other appraised of their resident address and telephone number and shall promptly notify the other of any changes. When a child is in custody of one of the parties, the parent shall have the right to make and the responsibility for making the minor day-to-day routine decisions in the connection with the child. They giving you the guidelines, Umar, by law. And it's simple. It's everything you ask for to spend time with your child. Everything. I've been through it. So for the other platform who were trying to say, oh man, he didn't know there were two separate things. Yes, I did. You just wasn't listening. I agree with Umar. Yeah, it is used in the wrong way. And women can use child support in the wrong way. They do it every day. But there's a way around it. It's called taking your ass to court and spending the money. If you had $750,000, you could have won your court case over 10 times. Hell, you could have donated me some money for my child, for my case. I had to pay my son turn 21, but I still get him money. He in college. You make babies take care. Right. So I'm reading. I've been through it. I ain't telling y'all something I'm lying about. I got 4. I ain't hiding nothing. I don't have no criminal record. I ain't hiding nothing. All anybody can say, I got 4 kids, about 4 baby moms, and I don't get along with the mothers. But can't none of them say I ain't been there for my kids. They can just say I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I got unusual circumstances, but I got court documentations though. I had receipts. I ain't even worried about nothing. My youngest daughter, mama don't want me to see her because I'm married. Unusual circumstances. You got to dish out, but I ain't, with Corona, who got 7,000? So I got to stack the money up to go to court. That's what you got to do. Okay. It says, now look, Umar, because this is probably, okay. Umar, you need to hear this one. Because everybody saw that old nasty house you was in, right? This was something they put up in here. The party shall keep the child in a clean, wholesome environment at all times. Boy, I'm high as shit. But Umar, boy, but after seeing your room, man, we know good and got, boy, we know you nasty, boy. I ain't gonna say you nasty, but you junky, boy. The child shall not be exposed to the use of controlled substance, excessive use of alcohol, or any conditional hazard to the welfare of the child. Umar, you didn't meet. You met all the qualifications of that, bro. After when that camera dropped. Facts. Yeah. Each party shall have direct access to the child's doctors, dentists, and the other physical or mental health care provider, the same as if the parent were the sole custodian of the child. Neither party shall attempt to inhibit the free flow of information for any of the child's health care providers to the other party. Each party shall immediately notify the other party of any information obtained regarding the health and general welfare of the child. Each party shall have direct access to the child's teachers, counselors, schools, and religious advisors, the same as if the parent was the sole custodian of the child. You know what that's called? Going to court, putting in work, alpha male shit. That's alpha male shit. That's what you do when you're alpha male. Hell, you try something. Now, you want an example of an alpha male? That's an example of an alpha male. A man that go fight for his kids. Yes, I said it. Talking about some alpha male. Talking about some alpha male. Hold on. How I sound? Can y'all hear me? Let me do another mic check. Somebody check in with me. Somebody check in with me. Mic check 1 2. Okay. All right. We back. That's an alpha male. An alpha male go and put in that work and go spend that money. See, I wasn't getting donations. I had to go in every day and go work 12 hours a day. I got proof of that. Monday through Sunday. That's why I play that song, that Monday through Sunday song. It's a rap song. I'll play it if you don't remember. Monday, and then let me tell you this, Umar, what I was doing. Because I already had my son. I had him. He was doing good in school and everything when I got him from his mama. His mama couldn't take care of him because she was sick or whatever. She claimed she was. I got him. You know, I done the paternity test. He's mine, so I went ahead and I stepped it up. He didn't even know his last name. He didn't even recognize his name. Couldn't even count to 8. Couldn't even do his ABCs to E. Me and my old lady worked with him, and he became an AB student. He can read full books and love math and everything. I had pictures of his growth. Hold on, let me show you something else, Umar. Just let you know, if I can find it real quick, I'm gonna show you something. What I was doing with my boys. See, Umar, when I had them, this is just one picture, but we finished the whole graph up, and it was positive. See, they was negative. They were negative right here. and they worked themselves up, and I had this up on the wall to show my sons the growth track, because I wanted them to see the progress that they was making when they was with me. Their mothers got real jealous and started working with each other to get the boys from me, even at that time. But I had them, bro. About to get them in football. All of that. So, the one summer, we didn't have the custody paper. All we had was a DSS child protection order. That's how I got my son. I got him on the right track without him being taken away. But she went and found out the laws, and she found out that she can take him because we didn't have a custody order. So when I did the exchange, that's what she did. She took him for the whole summer. So it forced me to have to go get a lawyer. So I worked 12 hours every day. I worked, and I went to go look for my son. I couldn't find him. I would drive 2 hours after work to go look for him. And where all the neighborhoods, I was making phone calls, and I go right back into work and work 12 hours. I was doing that almost every day, bro, looking for my son. That's how bad I fought for him. That's how bad I fought for him. And she was intentionally, oh man, they was hiding them, taking them to house. And then all of a sudden, come to find out, she moved to a whole different county, bro. But by that time, I got my money up. To go to court, and I got a subpoena, and that's how I got my son back. And then we went through almost a 2-year court battle. You know what I'm saying? This is what I had to do. That's alpha male shit. I didn't know what I was dealing with. You know, even though I was a criminal justice student, not student, I already graduated. Even though I had my degrees in it, when your emotions is involved with your kids, your mind is not there. So this is what I'm trying to say. So it got so bad to where my lawyer, let me tell you, after I won the court case, and this is why I agree with Umar Johnson, the systematic racism against black men is so real. She was still able to break the court order and go do sneak stuff and try to steal the COVID food stamps. Then she didn't show up at the custody agreement. Her and my other son's mom teamed up together, y'all. I just had to get my boys back. We got to go back to court. You know, I can't tell you everything, but you know, that's what I'm saying. So Umar Johnson, I went and fought for mine, bruh. That's alpha male shit, bruh. Where you try something, I can at least hold my head up and say, you know what? I at least tried something for my kids, for all of them. They all got different situations, but I tried something. That's all it is, Umar. It's just a try, bruh. It's a push. You can't just stop right there and say that's the reason why you don't want to see your kid. Now, like I say, there are unusual circumstances. I get it. Like in my circumstance, it's not that I don't want to see my kid. I can't be around their mothers. It's a big difference. Because their mothers want me to be with them in order to be in my kid's life. No. I have a wife. Just let me focus on my kids. But they want to be included. That's different. That's what I'm fighting. And I ain't lying about it. Or you know what I'm saying? Or else I wouldn't be what I'm lying about. It's all in the paperwork. I got all my receipts on anything. I'm not a perfect pops. I could have done more in a lot of areas. But bro, I could have made the best decision. I didn't always know. So I ain't even talking like I'm a perfect daddy. I ain't. By far I'm not. But for me to not have my daddy to raise me, and for me to do what I done for my kids, That's a hell of a accomplishment to me. Cause my daddy, like I say, he only got me a Waffle House dinner. But you know what? Even though my daddy didn't do anything for me, Umar Johnson, you know what I did? I still went back and helped my daddy when he had cancer. Until his dying breath, I was there. It ain't even matter. I still loved him. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Help me get the subscribes up, man. Hit my cash out. Hit support the page. If you like what you hearing, support the page. Support the page. Somebody drop the link with the cash out subscription and everything, man. Support the link. We gonna talk. You know what I'm saying, Umar? So I went to bat for mine, bro. I remember even my youngest daughter, bro. I went to go see her in her recital, and I missed it, but I was on the way down there, man, cause she stayed in like a little country part, and I remember I went to hug her, and I put her up towards my chest, and she bit me so hard on my neck. Young baby, you know, but because I'm not with her mother, that you know they already grooming her to hate their dad, you know. And it's sad because I never done nothing to any of my kids but not be with their mothers. That's it. But I'm there for them. Want to be there for them. I do. But it got to the point where things got out of hand. We had to get the law involved, or else something was going to go down the wrong way. And I'd rather me do things the right way, me calm things down, get help, get mental help, get whatever help I need to do what I need to do in the right way. And that's what I'm doing. It's not easy. I don't always have a good day, but I'm a work in progress. And honestly, this time I really got to take time to really get me back together, to get myself back on my feet, because I about died. I was so stressed. I had a 58 heart rate. I even had to go into the rehabilitation. I lost it. It broke me down that bad that I had to give my sons up. I about died. I didn't want to have to do that, especially over some bullshit where I was doing the right thing and they were just jealous. I'm doing my son's work. Do y'all know I was getting harassed, getting 30, 40 calls? Yeah, so this is my reality and what I'm actually living with, man. Getting harassed when I'm trying to do my son's schoolwork. They was able to take the court order because the court order say you got to be transparent with the parent. So they was able to use the court order to harass me when I was doing my son's schoolwork. This is what I'm going through. I'm trying to teach, because you got to realize, if you have a son that don't even recognize his name, you got to get him. You got to get him right. You got to stay on him. But you can't do that being harassed, Umar. This is what happened to me. That's why I say unusual circumstances. That's an example of it. I ain't saying no names. None of that. I'm just telling you. Things like this happens, bro. Things like this happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, bro, all you had to do was combat you sitting in the living room, bro. I had to combat my son being taken from me for a whole summer looking for him. That's what I had to do. I had to combat all different mothers conspiring to have my kids. Just I had to combat all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Access the federal grants. He can't access the student loans. He's trapped. What about him? Why are we expecting men who can barely care for themselves to be able to pay child support for the child? And the other thing, we have to look at support as broader than just a financial contribution. It bothers me that we limit support to a financial contribution. He can be the babysitter. He can take him to school. He can be the aftercare provider. There's so many other ways that a father can support his child as opposed to just giving out money to the mother.
You know, that's an interesting thought, because I always say that men don't mind supporting women as long as they're sleeping with them. And then when they're not sleeping with her, they ain't really trying to support them anymore. But women, I'm thinking about women. Women don't mind bearing the load when they sleeping with a man. They don't mind if he doesn't have a job. They don't mind if he doesn't pay the bills. Many, there are women who will take a man.
Thank you, BB. The only one. Thank y'all.
Yes, I think that.
Beautiful Bernice, thank you.
The elder and the attorney. The issue is we have to keep in mind that a lot of the black men we're talking about are working poor. So they cannot pay that $5,000 retainer for the.
You right, Umar, working poor. And you said so they cannot pay the $5,000. I did. Cause I took my ass to work. I'm poor, I ain't rich, but I still did it. Cause you can make payments and stuff, you can do the work stuff out if you really want it to happen, bro. I'm younger than you. I did it. I'm working poor. Working class man, Now, granted, they got the best of me by teaming up together and everything, but I still tried.
For the paternity fee, we also have to recognize that the child support system itself is financially exploitative. There are fees associated with everything you do. If you're late with your payment, there's an interest rate there. There's an interest payment that has to be made. If you want to file a modification, that costs money. There is money associated with every single thing you do. So if you have a young father working poor who can barely make his monthly payment to begin with, and then on top of that, he's going to be bereft with a whole bunch of different fees for everything he wants to do to modify and improve the custody or the child support situation, it's going to be very tough for him. The system is unfair. That's why a lot of them have trouble staying in it. A lot of fathers will.
Hey, Gypsy, what's up?
See how unfair the system is. That's when they start checking out, because there's not a lot of justice in the child support system. And the black community stakeholders, such as our politicians, our preachers, our community-based organizations, they're not saying enough about this, because the radical black feminist movement has made people afraid to.
Man, alright, look. Boy, I'm high. I got the Blackberry Kush, man. I am. Look at me. Good gracious, boy, that stuff hitting. Ooh, alright. Look, man, it's not that deep, Umar. You talking about the black feminists? Who cares? It has nothing to do with, even though you know the social structure of it, bro, it's a state thing, bro. It's a county thing. Just go up to the county, file for your child, do what you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, bro. I'm working poor. I got the money up to still go and go to court. And I had a high-powered attorney at that. It's just how bad you want it. You see what I'm saying? Now, each party shall have the. Okay, I read that. Neither party shall attempt to inhibit the free flow of information for any from any of the child's teachers or advisors to the other parent. Each party shall immediately notify the party of any information obtained regarding the education and general welfare of the child. So like I say, Umar, if you go fight for your child, you can then have guideline rules, some pretty good stable rules that you can go see your child. You have to want to put a good father, you have to want to be a good father and do your very best to be like that. It's simple but complicated. It takes strength to stand tall like you, brother. Man, it's a lot of men out here. Thank you. I'm humble. Y'all know I don't do good with compliments. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, it's a lot of good pops out here, man. Betting I wouldn't but I wouldn't bet on it. I hope behind the scenes he's looking after his kids now. I hope so too. Gypsy said, hey girl, hey chat, hey Jay, hey Gypsy, what's going on? Oh shit, I done hit the wrong damn thing. Alright, y'all know me. Look, listen. It says, okay, so going back, each party shall immediately notify the other party of any information obtained regarding the education and general welfare of the child. This includes advising each other of grades, progress in school, lessons or tutoring, and activities relating thereto. Medical care providers, educational, personal, and any other person deemed by law to have a confidential relationship to the minor child as patient or pupil are hereby authorized to discuss with both plaintiff and defendant all matters regarding the child's health. They even got a whole nother set of guidelines. You had the money. You not working poor. You get donations. You say run them donations. Didn't them people run you donations? You had $750,000. I smoked some gas and some Bubba Kush, feeling good. I know that Bubba Kush. Boy, I'm on that Blackberry, man. That shit smoking. You know what I'm saying? That shit smoking. And I got some homemade sweet tea. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me give me some of that home. I made it. See, this is good old homemade sweet tea. Yeah, it is. Listen, y'all from the north, y'all know nothing about that. Y'all call it iced tea, no sugar. Nah, where I'm from, boy, you gotta sweeten it up. Put some ice on it. Good God Almighty, boy. And I'm not talking about the stuff from McDonald's that y'all be getting from the restaurant with the syrup. We talking about good old homemade sweet tea with the tea bags. Yeah. No, none of that syrup crap. We don't do syrup over here. No, and look, I make my own barbecue sauce. I don't do no Sweet Baby Ray's. I don't need none of that. I'm Sweet Baby the Smoke God over here. I can do my own barbecue sauce. I don't do no Sweet Baby Ray's. Homemade.
Speak up for black fathers who are being crushed under the child support weight, because you will be branded as someone who is soft on fathers who don't want to be responsible, and that's not correct. The true narrative is most fathers want to take care of their children, but you have a system that will call you a criminal if you can't take care of your child, but that same system won't give you a job so you can do so.
I want to reach into our soulmate comments real quick because it is flooded, fellas. It is flooded. Maya K is through the roof.
Umar making some good points.
I got to address her.
I got to get that to him.
His father doesn't pay his child support, nor does he pay health insurance. So what about those men? Will he shouldn't have children if he can't care for them, she says. He still has to step up.
Hit the like button coming in, y'all. Subscribe.
So the mother's supposed to pull the financial weight. These men
Hit the cash out. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
Maya is on a roll here, but there are several people who are on a roll. Maya, I want to first share with you that no, I don't believe, and fellas, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe that anyone on this panel, nor I, believe that men should not be responsible for their children. That is not what this show is about.
Absolutely.
This show is about how the system of child support in America affects and impacts black fathers from being their best.
And that's true. That's true, because in my court order, I should have been protected more. I was trying to tell my lawyer that, yo, this person have a history of harassment, but because it wasn't going to bring him no extra money, he didn't want to fight it for me. But why? When I was telling you I got extra problems with this woman, and I ended up having to give my son back anyway. See, yeah, that's how the system work against you. When you pay, you win the court case, you're supposed to be protected at all time, but that's not how they do it. So UMAR Johnson has a point. This panel has a point, because I've been through it. So I'm not saying the stuff he's saying is not true. Nah, he's making a lot of good points. So that's what I'm saying on this panel. That's being non-biased. Again, still don't agree with the school scam, but he's making a good point about that. But at the end of the day, they don't care. You're obligated to take care of your child. So at the end of the day, you can have the argument, but the law can be like, have you taken any steps legally to even attempt? And if you say no, it kills all that argument. Old country, old ass laws and rules. Right. Right. The laws still right. It's old. They haven't been updated. And that's why I agree with Umar now, where they need to update the laws to fit the time for what we're going through as fathers. True, because fathers do not get a fair shake, man. We don't. I don't care nobody say. If you a father that care for your child, it seems as though you go through 10 times as much. It seems as though you got to fight 10 times harder if you care for your child. But if you're a father that don't care for your child, man, shit seems easier. Real talk, man. So right here, it says, each party shall promptly inform the other of any serious injuries or illness sustained by the child requiring medical treatment. Each party shall inform the other of any medical or health problem that arose while the child was in their respective custody. Both parties will provide the other with any medications with that the child is taken at the time or transfer of the child. Both parties will provide the other with sufficient information to allow the other to obtain medicine refills if necessaries. Both parties will provide the other with names, address, phone numbers, and other necessary information concerning the child's health care providers. The cooperation and involvement of both parties in the child's life is in the best interest of the child. The parties shall conduct themselves at all times in this manner, which promotes the cooperation and involvement of each on any matter which concerns the mental, physical, emotional, and moral well-being of the child. Think about that. Think about what that's saying. Think about what they're saying. Think about that. Okay? Think about it.
To be quite frank, unfortunate that the man you chose to have your child with has not been the man who has stepped up to the plate. That's an unfortunate decision that has happened.
And that's another thing. I'm responsible for me choosing who I had. I shouldn't have done. I should have been more careful and wiser, but I didn't. I went out there and made that this decision, so I got to live with it. That's showing responsibility and accountability.
And it sounds like you're going to bear the responsibility up until the child becomes an adult. That's unfortunate too. But that's not what this show is about. It's about the impact of those fathers. We all think that the brother should be responsible for the child he bared with you. Does anybody disagree with that?
No, just so you hear from a black man, we all think that if you have a child, you need to be responsible for that mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. You need to raise that child, and a lot of us do raise that child. We're just talking about a system.
Let me go back to another soulmate. Keith says, why are these black fathers broke? And if he's broke, should he reconsider having kids? Well, I would imagine the part of that is it's not, I guess, unfortunately or fortunately for me, unfortunately and fortunately for me, it is not a man's decision typically whether a woman decides to have the child or not.
Well, also we have to be careful with that type of a conversation.
Okay.
That says you should not be having children if you can't afford them, because there's people in this country who would love for the black community to endorse that sort of a circumstance, because that would basically mean that a lot of fathers would not be able to reproduce because they don't have the economic wherewithal to provide for those children. We are not God, and we have to be very careful about telling people that they can't reproduce if they can afford, because if that's the case, then America can simply create a situation where black fathers won't be able to afford, and then nobody will be reproducing. Let us be clear. This country has been trying to reduce our numbers since we got here. So we have to make sure that as we have these conversations about child support and custody, that we don't feed into a racist narrative that says we should voluntarily stop reproducing.
Man, I mean, he got a point. Umar has a point. And y'all know this is a non-biased site, bro. Umar has a point. Okay, we gonna listen to some more. We gonna get back into it.
Yeah, I think the Evans family did a good job. Logic Wins says to Maya K, well, I assume you knew his financial situation when you slept with him. Why is his situation a problem now?
That's what family law judges say all the time. When women come down and complain about, oh, he's not paying his child support. Well, you knew he had 2 other children by 2 other women when you got pregnant with him, didn't you?
That every man who has a child should be responsible for their child, and each one of the panelists has agreed. What this conversation is about how the child support system impacts our black fathers. And do we really want to put our hands, the hands of our child's father, the hands of our children, because ladies, a lot of us have men, a lot of us have boys who will become men someday. Do we really want to put them inside of a system that is known for ruining the black family? That's what this conversation is about. Now, whether your daddy, your baby daddy pay child support or not, we ain't got nothing to do with that decision you made. That's not what we're talking about today. But I will, ladies, I will have a ladies edition of child support as well. But this one, we are being educated about what the child support system does to black fathers. Big Slim says, my brother is 35 and still scared to get a chick pregnant. He's a unicorn. 35 too, and he ain't got nobody pregnant yet either. You do what the judge tells you to do, or you go to jail, says Tyler Durden. And then Family Advocate Mediation Support says, absolutely not the narrative for any group for a father. I'm not sure what that meant. I do want to talk about, we were talking about celebrities and Tyrese. Dr. Umar, I want you to give us your thoughts on Tyrese's ex-wife asking or presenting $20,000 a month child support payment.
It's tough, and Tyrese is a buddy of mine. We talk from time to time. I wouldn't want to speak on a specific situation. On the surface, it does appear excessive. It is my hope that the two of them will be able to work something out that works for the best, that works in the best interest of the child and for both of them. And to be honest with you, Timmy, that is really the problem. It's not about whether the father can pay money or whether he's unemployed. It's about why we can't sit down and have a conversation that is focused on the best interest of the child as opposed to trying to do.
I agree with that. I agree with that. They do need to have they do need to update the laws, bro. Because times are different. So I agree with Umar on that point. But like I say, Umar, they're gonna ask you, have you at least attempted to try to get your child? So let's say if you wanted to really propose this question in a way where you wanted to change stuff, that's what they're gonna hit you with. That's what they're gonna hit you with, man. Real talk. See, now it would be cool if you, let's say for instance, have fought for your child and at least try to go to court. I don't know, maybe you have, but it seems to me you haven't. So let's say if you haven't. Okay, if you have, then yeah, you can really have this type of conversation on the panel. But if you haven't, you really can't have that conversation, bro. That's why I say I'm not gonna talk to nobody if you ain't never been through it. If you ain't never had to put the money up for a lawyer and go through custody, man, you can't tell me nothing. And this ain't a bragging thing. This is the truth. It's just the truth. So I'm hoping that at least you have tried to attempt to try to get at least one of your kids in order to stand on what you're trying to stand on.
Destroy each other. I think one of the cruxes of this situation is unhealthy men and unhealthy women, irregardless of education, irregardless of income. They are coming together, producing children, and when they don't get what they want out of each other, they then make it up in their minds that they're going to do whatever they can to destroy the other person, and they don't mind destroying their child's relationship with that other parent in the process.
So who's doing more damage to the child? That sounds like the mother is doing more damage to the child than the father is actually doing, because he has to go in the
I think it takes two to tango. I think it takes two to tango.
It takes two.
Wait. I understand that, but let me complete my thought.
Go ahead, Reginald.
Just like Dr. Omar said, but yet she's taking me to court. In order for me to be a part of my child's life, I have to deal with the court system. She's taking me to court. Yes, we can sit down and talk, but yet if she's taking me to the court system, even with Tyrese, I want $20,000 versus what do you want to do, or how you want to be a parent to our child? Because that's how it's set up. Because it's like the system is set up to beat me up. I have to fight with the court system and the mother, because it's the mother who's denying the father access to his own children, not the system itself. Because that's what happens when we as fathers got to go to court, and the only thing that you want to talk about is child.
I mean, he got a point. A lot of men, you know, man, it's crazy, bro. I think it's something that we should address, because not only I was even accused, you know, and I was even accused of a child one of my baby mama accused me of another one of her kids, had me subpoenaed for a paternity test and everything. And it's a new law. It's called false. I think it's called false results or something like that. It's a new law they trying to come up with women that do that lie on men, saying that's their child and use the internet, because she used the internet to blend in to make it look like the baby was mine and stuff like that. It's a new law they coming out with. If anybody know, let me know. Children are not raised on air and words, dude. That dumb made a dumb argument. That dude made a dumb argument. Yeah, you still, like I say, you can argue whatever point, but the argument is going to be, are you paying child support, and have you seek the attorney to try to at least get it rectified? That's what they going to say. And if you say no, then they ain't going to really hear you. If you say yeah, they going to hear you. Like, I'm in a position I can say yeah. I can say yeah, I've done this, I've done that. I'm qualified to speak on why I feel I need proper justice, because I paid into the system for one. I went through court battles for two. I was paying child support for two and raising my other two up under my roof. You see what I'm saying? So I'm qualified. You gotta be qualified to talk that. That's the thing about it. So you can have your opinion, but if you ain't done nothing to try anything, like I say, every man should have court. You should be able to have court papers or something. You should have a portfolio or something with some battle scars. You should have some battle scars. If you really love your kids, because this shit ain't easy, and you gotta go through the court system. A man who gets involved and pays the child support doesn't usually have issues unless the baby mama is a headache. Yeah, I hear you, JL. Why are those women so vindictive? Shake my head. That make me sick, and everything that comes with it. Hey, you know what? And the only one, guess what? I saw your video today. Man, you hear me and my wife at the same time said, you talk exactly, we pictured you the same way. You are so beautiful, man. Salute to the only one. Go to the E&J show and watch her interview, man. I mean, all of that. You the same, that good spirit, that good spirit, and you a very, very beautiful woman. And I want you to keep your head up and you keep pushing. You hear me? I heard the interview today, so I want to let you know that that's a big shout out. Much love. She said, hey, wifey. I have two baby mamas and made them both sit and talk with each other and come to a mutual agreement so we can raise the children together. See? It's battle scars indeed. Right. Right. Thanks, y'all. I really am just me. Humble. You are. It's no denying it. You know, but see, I'm gonna tell you something though. You a lot like me. When your buttons get pushed, when you done, you done. When somebody really piss you off, you hot. You see, me and you, that's why me and you like brothers and sisters. We like connect, cause we got the same heart until we get pushed. Now you tell me if I'm wrong. And I'm right. We very humble. We not about awards and rewards and stuff like that. No, we care about people genuinely. Right. Right. So, all right, let's go back to it.
Child support. I have more to offer to my kid.
Who's that? The free TurboTax.
Oh, hell.
Why do you need a
I'm telling y'all, boy, YouTube sneak them up on you.
Over $150 billion is owed to the government in back child support and associated fees, mostly by black fathers. What are your thoughts on that?
And not only by black fathers, but black fathers who have to exist on an annual income of $10,000 or less. Again, I want to underscore the fact that the child support system is designed to crush the people who are most unable to meet the monthly obligation. It is further impoverishing black men who are already impoverished. It's incarcerating them. It's separating them from their...
Man, look, bro. Umar. What good way? You know what? Give me a minute. What? Okay. How can I say this? Just let me put some ancestor spray bomb. Hold on. Wait a minute. What my linen honor? My linen honor. Man, y'all need to hit my cash outs. Let me hold on. Wait a minute. Touch the rock. Everybody touch the rock. Let's go. Come on. You know what time it is. Smoke God. You know what time it is. We touch the rock. Smoke God. Y'all know how we do. Smoke God. Get you some of that. Grab the rock. Y'all already know. You better. If you didn't, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the cash app and grab that rock. If you grab the rock, I want to see a whole bunch of fists. Or number one, come on, participate. Touch that rock. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Smoke God. Okay, let's get to it. Umar, you full of shit. Yeah, I said it. Okay, bro. You have raised over 750, probably over $1 million. There was even something, a $2 million, something with a $2 million. I forgot what it was. Something about some $2 million thing too. But you raised over a lot of money, Negro. When I first came out, I named myself the Book. I'm AKA Book of Negroes too. For those y'all that don't know, I'm AKA the Book of Negroes. Now listen. Now y'all remember the audio I just played you, right? Okay. Let me say this again. With the money Umar had spending in the Japanese bath, buying an art studio, he could have paid a lawyer to get his kids first. The donors wouldn't have got mad if Umar would have got his kids, bruh. You think so? No. No. Do y'all really think the donors would have got mad if Umar Johnson would have went and took the donor money and fought for his kids? Hell no. Man, you should have been thinking. Some bullshit. This is some bullshit. You should have been thinking. It's my Uncle Lou. Louis Beveridge, rest in peace. Louis Beveridge, rest in peace. I remember, brother. I know you looking down on me, bro. Love you. Uncle Lou. This is Uncle Lou, everybody. Say, hey, Uncle Lou. The thinker. My Uncle Lou, let me tell you something about this dude, bro. He was the wisest dude ever. This dude was, when y'all think Umar smart, y'all think Tonio smart. Nah. This dude here could take the knowledge and make it fit any situation in the hood. And I named him Uncle Lou. I remember before he passed, it was about a year. I said, man, I got a new statue. I said, you know what I named him? He said, what? I said, Uncle Lou. And this is Uncle Lou right here, all right? So, Umar, you should have been thinking. You should have been thinking. Hit the bell button for the notifications. You should have been thinking, bruh. You raised, let's say, I'm just gonna throw a good figure out there, $3.5 million, and you didn't go to court not one time for your kid, bruh. And the donors wouldn't have gotten upset. I'm telling you, the donors would have supported that, cause you Ifatunde. That's what I'm saying. You had the money to go combat and win. A matter of fact, you wouldn't have had to probably even spend that much money, because I don't think the mothers wouldn't have even put up a fight. Your largest bill probably would have been $1,700. That's how it worked, bro. Thank you, the only one. Thank you for that love right there. No excuses. Umar, just be a father to your children. It's never too late. Nah, it's never, like I say, unless there could be. And like I said, in Umar's defense, because things happen. It could be a unusual circumstance. But I heard, but the circumstance that I heard him give wasn't, it was just, you don't want to go sit up in the living room versus, the mom. Like in my case, my mothers, the mothers of my kids they're really doing such a term. You know what I'm saying? It's no, they are like, and I have proof of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I have proof of what I'm going through. That it's an unusual circumstance. It's not a go sit in the living room type deal. You feel me?
Children, it is eroding the trust in the black community between black men and black women. As some of the brothers said earlier, our marriage rates are going to be even worse than they are now in the next 10 to 20 years, because child support has become such a major contextual variable within the dating game that a lot of men, young men, I speak on college campuses quite a bit, and they're telling me, Dr. Umar, I'm not getting married because I've seen how men have been mistreated and exploited and taken advantage of in the child support system. And not only do black men have to speak up about this issue, black women women do as well, because a lot of very good black women who would never take financial advantage of their child's father are sitting by watching their sisters do it, watching their aunts do it, watching their cousins and best friends do it. And as Dr. King said, we are in greater peril, not from the people who do evil, but from the ones who watch it and don't speak up. Black women need to start speaking up about other black women who are taking advantage of the system.
Well, I'm glad I could be one of them tonight. Tyler Dordan, our soulmate, says over $150 quadrillion is owed to.
Okay, I mean, I agree. I see that it's, you know, I have a it's non-biased, bro. Like, I agree with him. He talking some good shit, but like I say, if you ain't put out for your child, it don't matter. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Umar, hold on. And that's how I know you've been following my video, but I'm giving you real game, bro. I'm just telling you, you know, I'm just giving you real game. I'm not trying to get there and say, you know, I'm not trying to say that you a bad father. I don't know what type of father you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? All I can go off of, like I say, man, is, you know, Umar.
That's what they said. I don't know if it's true, but he's following people and he's friends with people who clearly don't like my guts. So I don't know what's.
Now,
but all y'all gotta do is pick up a phone and end this shit. Do you feel me? Right. Y'all all sitting around watching this shit. I'm gonna take one person to say, yes, he is. But now, because when you deal with this custody, and it's what people need to know about custody, because I've been through with my oldest daughter. Just this. Why are you acting like you don't know why I'm not talking? Oh, I didn't know. How the hell you don't know I can't see my baby when the only time I can see is on your damn couch? So she set it up. Start going again. We need some money. No problem. I need one day a week. You see what I'm saying? You need no problem. I need one day a week. You know what she said before? She doesn't know you. My daughter knows exactly who I am. She see me right now, she run into her daddy. She doesn't know you. That's when she was 2. When she was 4, what was it when she was 4? The new excuse was, she ain't used to being away from me, son. And now she's 6. They done ran out of excuses. You know what I mean? We just don't want to let her be around us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm dealing with. And she's conscious. This is a conscious sister. Allegedly. You know what I mean? But it's just sad because when you deal with this custody, and it's what people need to know about custody, because I've been through with my oldest daughter. Just because they give you custody on paper, especially if you live in Philly, I don't know what going on nowhere else. But in Philly, you get custody on paper. That don't mean you actually gonna get no custody in practice. You feel me? Because they'll violate that order. I know, because my oldest daughter mom does it. Okay? And you never see your baby. And then you report them, and you go in front of the judge, and you know what the judge tell the mom? Don't do it again. Excuse me, this is the 3rd time we in here. Obviously, she gonna do it again because it ain't no consequence. Right. It ain't the same everywhere, but in Philly, women can get away with not letting you see your child. They don't care what's on paper. Because they're not gonna take a child from you. They is not taking no baby from no mom. Harrisburg, too. Same thing in Harrisburg. Same thing. They ain't taking no baby. She better be on drugs or something. If that mom ain't doing it wrong to that kid, only crime is she ain't letting you see him. Now, if it's a boy, you got a little bit more leverage because the war against black boys. Sometimes they'll take that boy and give it to the daddy. Girl, little girl. Come on, man. Come on, man. They're not taking out from her to give it to me because she violated the order. Care about no order. So, that's easy. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what you're trying to.
Look, man. You talk a good game, Umar, but it's still bullshit, bro. You know, you can tell you didn't go. You heard of custody and what they do. You didn't go through it. Cause you would have first off, I'm gonna tell you how, because custody, going through a custody order for a girl is more than $5,000, and both is the girl and the boys is pretty much equivalent, because the gender don't really matter. It's just the law. It's the law with the state. It don't matter about the gender. What's up, Dip In? Nah, so that's not true. Now they may look at that being the mother, but they're gonna look at the best fit for the child. It don't matter. They're gonna look at, do you got a stable home? Do you got a place for the child to rest his head? That's stability. Are you gonna be home? So that's probably how they able to. Yeah, the mama can break the custody order if you're not stable. See what I'm saying? I don't even think you have a home to go to. Like, do you have your own home where your kids can come and lay? Yeah, so they probably can break the court order. You feel me? Nah, it's not sad. It's what we go through. It's what we go through. You know what I'm saying? I understand I understand how you feel, but at the same time, it's still, I mean, bro, you should have at least gave it a shot. With the money, what I'm saying is you wasn't an ordinary cat, bro. You was getting donations out the yin yang. You was getting donations to go out to eat so many times. Hell, you could have. I'm telling you, bro. You could have went to the court system and say, "Look, I'm trying to get custody of my kids. Run them donations." Man, they would have. Their whole gang would have went ahead and got you straight. You could have went and got both of your kids, got a house, got them put in the house, all that, and still built your school. You didn't have to do what I had to do. Or what the ordinary dude had to do. You was getting donations, but you were taking the donations, going everywhere else except for trying to go get your kids. Seemed to me, I ain't seen you not in one courthouse, no court step, no nothing, no holding no custody papers. I'm trying to go get none of that. I ain't see it. I mean, I would have been pumping that. Bump that. Look, man, donors, I need y'all. Look, it costs about $5,000. This is this and the third. And me knowing that, and my thing is this: you have the energy. You go hard on you be going hard on Facebook, talking about fighting the system and doing all this and what we need to do. Why you ain't fight the system for your? That was a perfect opportunity to go fight the system for your kids. You could have let it rally in Pennsylvania downtown and to help get them laws changed. Umar, you got that type of power. You could have went and got the laws probably changed in Pennsylvania with all the support you have. You claim you have. Hello, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. So this is what I'm going off of.
Destroying his own relationship. There's no better way to get me thinking about it. What better way? I'm in school psych and can't see my own. What better way? And not only that, she put my baby in a white Quaker school. My little girl at Friends Central. Why is Dr. UMAR Johnson's daughter at Quaker, racist, white supremacist?
No, Dr. Umar, why not go fight and get her out of the Quaker Oats school meal? If you ain't like it, hell, you ain't sure go fight for it, seem like. Excuse me. I didn't like the way my son's situation was with his schooling. I didn't like it. So you know what I did? I went to go change it. Like I say, Umar, you had the money. You had 750,000. 750,000. Hell, you could have took 12,000 of that and got the kids set. Did the kids get any of the money that you at least donated? Did you put some on their books for college? Yeah, with that type of money, I would at least set my kids straight for college, bro. I would have been like, all right, look, that's 30,000 for her. That's 30,000 for her. Like, I mean, if you're gonna spend the money, bro, I'm hoping your kids, they have money for some type of educational beyond what they want to do. You should at least set your kids straight. I hope you had a little fun for your kid to throw some money up in there. Cause I mean, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that, bro. Great school, yeah. See, I don't know nothing about it. It's just that's irrelevant. What he was trying to put out, y'all. That's just what it is. That don't mean nothing. He's putting out a bunch of stuff. That don't mean nothing, bro. None of that means anything about your opinion. They're gonna ask you, did you try this? Did you spend the money on this? Have you filled out this? And if you say no, none of that matters. None of it.
Friends Central.
I'll ask that question. Don't worry, I'll ask it.
Then when the child support man calls me up, he says my daughter's name, right? First name, middle name, last name. I knew she wasn't going to give him my last name. Wow. I anticipated that. Wow. She ain't got my last name. She got a mother last name. Which was disrespect, yeah. But check this out. He mentions the middle name. And I don't want to see my baby name on the film. Right. But I give you the middle name. Guess what the middle name is? Elizabeth. I said, run that back. Because when my baby was born, we had an agreement. She get the first name. I get the middle name. I chose Adezanai. It's a Zulu name for princess. She told me she didn't like it. But she never told me that she wasn't going to use it. First time I found out my daughter's middle name is Elizabeth is last week on the phone with the child support man.
Nah. Umar, that mean you wasn't at the birth. Oh, God, boy. I done been through this, bro. That mean you wasn't at the birth, Umar. That's what that mean, bro. Because at the birth, they discussed the name right there, bro. That's where you should have been, and you should have implemented the middle name. That's how that worked, man. I got 4 of them, I know. What are you talking about, dude? Oh, God, boy. That's not how that worked. So you mean to tell me you got surprised? You mean to tell me you found out what your daughter's middle name was and when you got summons for child support? She sent the baby to grit school. I know he's hot. It's excellent school though, Umar. Damn, he don't know shit about them kids. Man, no. Look, bro. Look. When the name come, you're at the birth. That's when y'all discuss the name. So 9 times out of 10, he wasn't there. So he shouldn't have been surprised. You wasn't there. Like, yeah, you wasn't there, bro, at the birth. You couldn't have been there, or else you would have known that. It wouldn't have had to take for you to. Man, get the lights up, man. Hit the like button. It's 16 people in here. We had 27 at first. Man, a lot of people dropped off, but I'm speaking on facts. Man. This mean he was not right. So this where I'm coming from, Umar. This is stuff you said. Nobody else but you. Damn.
She changed the name and didn't even tell me. All the way go get that nut meat, go get that. As you stir fries, go get that. That coconut milk, all the way live, Germantown Avenue, baby. Best food in the city. Won't get to see your kids, but you get some grub. I mean, what do that say about the, like black women in general? I mean, not on no Tommy Sotomayor shit, but just like, like the whole situation. Because I done heard like 100 cases, Brother Kareem going through the same thing with the changing the name and all that.
A big part of the problem. First of all, we got to take responsibility. Let's start there. I have to take responsibility for my situation. Right. And I do. I don't pass.
Thank you. You said it. You said it. So for you naysayers who know, man, he hate. No, I'm not. On this, man, I'm speaking, man. Bro, if y'all ain't rocking with my channel, man, then hey, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't gotta smear nobody. I don't gotta lie on nobody. I don't gotta do nothing to create good content, man. I can do this. The dude just said it, bro. He just said it. You gotta take responsibility. I have to take responsibility, man. He about to hit her with the excuse after that. But you heard what he said, what he gotta do first. Right. So anything after that, you really can't say nothing else. You just gotta give it a shot. And with the money you had opportunities. That's all I'm saying, man. I ain't lying on you or nothing, bro. I'm just answering the video you put up. Cause I believe, cause I'm the only one that, honestly, I'm the one that started pumping the kid. That started saying, I really can't see you really doing the school if you ain't made it past the kid situation yet. That was the biggest thing with that. So this is my answer back to that, bro. But it's everything is in the common sense level of not shaming you or anything like that. I'm being fair about everything that I'm actually saying, but bro,
So don't nobody. However, in the interest of justice, just because a black man has to take responsibility for a situation doesn't mean that the mother shouldn't be held accountable for how she's making it worse than what it is. And I think one of the reasons these situations get overlooked all the time is because no one wants to hold black women accountable when it comes to custody issues. If you look at how...
Okay. Umar, what do wanting... Nah, bro. I get what you trying to say, but no. It don't work like that. Like, damn, trying to you can get her in civil court, bro. That's why you got, man, you should know this stuff, bro. Umar, you should know this, man. You should know this. How many scholarships college, how many degrees you had? 6. I got 3. That's why you go to civil court for emotional distress, Umar. That's what I'm doing. That's why you put the time and the work in to go to civil court. Child support, their job is to just distribute the money to the non-custodial parent. They get the check to the child. To penalize somebody in civil court, you got to prove emotional distress. You got to prove how that woman done something devious intending your child, bro. That cost you something or whatever, and that's how you make her pay. Right. All you have to do was first go to and get the custody and stuff out the way, because they were sending you donations. You had plenty of donations. Boom, boom, boom. Got all that straight. Then, after you got your kids together, you could have then filed a lawsuit, a civil case lawsuit on your baby mama for what you think that they done that was wrong, bro, and could have took it to court like that. And let's say, for instance, it could have been something so credible, they probably could have took them to jail if the judge see that and rule. You see where I'm coming from now, brother? This is just real talk, bro. It's real talk, ooh. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, bruh.
Black men are accountable for financial issues, child support, and we should. It's very strong. But when it comes to making sure he sees his kids, it ain't that strong. And what I find is there's always black women involved who co-sign it. When I went through it with my oldest daughter, the grandmother co-signed my daughter's mother keeping my daughter away from me. In this case, the grandma co-signs the baby mom, my daughter's mother, keeping my daughter away from me. So there's elders who sanction this behavior. There's members in the community.
Alright. Oh my God, boy. You got excuses after excuses after. Oh my God, boy. This joker got excuses, boy. Woo! God. Man, shit. That's, man, come on, man. Like, woo. I ain't gonna lie. I had excuses before, but man, not like that, bro. No, man. I was, bro. That. Man, I don't know, bro. They got their UMAR, man. Give me a minute, man. God dang, boy. That joker got excuses, boy, to save your life, boy. Oh. Man, alright. Excuse me. Yep. Yep.
Who sanctioned this behavior? And you know why it'll never change? What preacher you know with a church full of women is going to go up on that pulpit and tell these black women, stop keeping these damn kids away from these children. Stop keeping these children away from their father. You think you're going to risk this offering? Right. What national black leader you know going to deal with that and risk the positive admiration they get from black women? Nobody is willing to risk their career or their pocketbook to hold black women accountable for the child custody issues that they play. Nobody's going to do it. And most women are dishonest about it. That's another part. If you go to my mother, it'll be real interesting to see what she says.
Right.
Because I'm living in the same city. You know what I mean? It'll be real interesting to see what she says when you say why he can't spend time with his child alone. You can't say why he can't see his daughter. Because she'll say nobody's keeping him from seeing his daughter. He can come sit on grandmama's couch. But when you say why he can't spend time alone, I would love to hear her answer because I don't know what the reason is.
But how do the courts get that much power to do that? If, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, remember, the job of the court is to destroy the family. And in too many cases, the black woman has been empowered by the white man to assist them in the black man's destruction. Bill Clinton 1994 crime bill. One of the worst aspects of the Bill Clinton 1994 crime bill wasn't the...
Alright. He got a point. But if you gotta go sit on a grandma couch to go see your daughter, and okay, if you don't want to go spend the money for custody, then go sit your ass on the couch. Go sit on the couch. Go sit on the damn couch. Jeez. He's always talking about somebody's pocketbook. Right. Straight up. Right. There's that split tongue double talk again. Umar has excuses, more, nothing more. Facts. That's that slick talk. He knows how to deflect. Right. Relationship have to be really toxic to start using innocent children as chess pieces. Correct. Beautiful Bernice said he must sign the birth. He must sign. Right. That's right. With his again. Okay. You damn sure don't want your daughter sitting on some other man's lap or cat. Right. That's like, man, look. Look at this. And I think beautiful who was it that said that? Let me go back. Yeah, going back to the but I know, like, now I think I heard him say that they had an agreement at first and then she changed the name. That's what I heard. But I'm like, yo, the agreement, she wouldn't have had to. Nah. I don't buy that. Bro, you would have been like, man, I was there at her birth and I gave her that name. You know what I'm saying? You was there. Like, you would place yourself there. You wouldn't say you had an agreement. Ain't no contract. No, it's a legal. I mean, this is a birth certificate. It's a little different. You bringing in a human. You know what I'm saying? You bringing in it's a new life, bro. You would have been there, bro. They would have kept that middle name. Ain't nobody gonna go out of their way to change the middle name that unless you. I mean, what was going on that bad? It seemed to me I ain't had that much interaction. That's just what it seems to me. Relationships have to be really toxic to start using innocent children as chess pieces. You know what? It can just be the simple thing as jealousy. You know, it, like I said, if you a man, you really care for your kids, and you know, women know that. These you know, some of these mothers know that. They're gonna make it hard for you. They're gonna make it hard for you. Trust me. Trust and believe they're gonna make it hard for you. I've been there and done it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that Umar don't have a point with what he's saying, but again, has he put out? That's the question. What have you done to constitute you saying what you saying in the way that you're saying it? Have you had to go through the pocketbook to do this and do that? Have you seen the lawyer? Have you whatever? And like I say, if he say no, they just gonna look at him. They just gonna be like, all right, well, all right. That's just how that's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna really, because it's not gonna constitute anything. What are you saying? What are you talking about here? You not even investing in it. No, that's the system. They gonna want something. If you want to see your child, that is what it is. There ain't no way around it, bruh. Straight up. You damn sure don't want your daughter sitting on some. Right, I read that one. Blaming the system for the laws and putting in place for some shit you should be doing anyway. It's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Just take care of your damn child. Yeah, I mean, however it take, bro. I mean, because the law is needed, because every case is not the same. Everybody can't get on the same agenda. That's just life. Everybody not gonna be able to talk to their baby moms or their baby fathers and just baby pops and work shit out like that. That's just not how that work. New subscriber Muslim. That's just not how that work, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping it real with you, like it's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something to constitute your stand when it comes to when you talking about kids. You at least have to have went through the system there a little bit, paid into something to really have that conversation. Especially like I say, I'm not having a conversation with nobody who ain't really never been through it, unless you asking me questions. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I heard Pennsylvania laws is different. I don't know, bro, but man, like I say, regardless, I would have got a lawyered up. I would have been putting that on YouTube. Like, man, I wanted to go get my kids. Fuck that. That's what I would have done. That sweet tea banging. All right, let's go.
Fact that a lot of people up for crack. You know, one of the worst aspects was it criminalized child support. That's the part people ignore. The Bill Clinton crime bill criminalized child support. They ignored that part. So now if the child support don't get paid, you can go to jail. I can go to these prisons. Now don't get me wrong, I can pay child support. But what about the brothers we can't? You in jail and your child support is still running. And when you get out, you owe more than the amount that's...
Hold on. But don't you owe? You owe, right? I say, man, you better hope you didn't spend all that money, man. You better hope them loyal donors, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to, you think, boy, I'm trying to tell you, them mothers done caught wind of everything, boy. They got a honeypot waiting on you. I'm telling you this. I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know right now, man. Man, you better hope them people don't come for you, boy. You better hope them people don't come. You gonna be up shit's creek. And that's just what it's gonna. That's just what it's gonna be.
You in the first place, and then you go before the judge. And guess what the judge gonna say? You owe 10 grand. You pay it? No, judge ain't gonna ask you. The judge gonna give you a date. He gonna say you back here in 2 weeks, and you better have 5 grand out of that 10. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no credentials. You got 2 felonies. Where you gonna get 5 grand in 2 weeks? I think we all.
No, that's not true. The judge is not gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you to seek an attorney. And when you get with that attorney, Umar, you and the attorney work out the pay. That don't got nothing to do with the judge. What are you talking about? I don't care. I know, even in Pennsylvania, no. The judge is not a no. That is not how that works. That's not how that works, man. No, the judge don't tell you that. No, Umar, that's not how that go down. Trust me. You talk to your attorney. Your attorney, y'all work out whatever agreement you got with your attorney. Your attorney go and present the case for you. If you want to represent yourself, you just pay the court fee. You file a motion claim on yourself. You pay you pay what it costs to file a motion on yourself. If you're gonna take it up, they not gonna say it's gonna cost you $5,000. No. I don't, man. That's bullshit. No. That's why you got the attorney. You pay the attorney. Let's say a container of 2,000. Boom. The attorney go file the attorney will go file something that's called like an ex parte if the child is distant from you or something like that or whatever like that. They'll go file all the complaints for you. Boom. When they file that paperwork, they gonna be charging you for the hour for every time they go to court. They're gonna charge you for that. For every phone call, they're gonna charge you for that. Every meeting, they're gonna charge you for that. Every little thing that they do, they're gonna tally up the bill. That's how it works. And you just pay the bill off monthly. You work like a monthly agreement with your lawyer and you pay it off monthly. That's how it works, bruh. If you don't have arrears, the judge can order an additional amount on top of your weekly amount to catch it up. Right. A judge can do that. But still, you'll still be at the mean margin of having to pay anyway. But if he got the attorney can go and actually negotiate what he can and can't pay because he's not really working like a job that he got to go punch in. You see what I'm saying? It's ways around shit if you know the laws. He should have been hollering at me. I would have told him. I would have gave him passing the blunt. Like, look, let me give you some game, Umar. This how you work it out. Boom, boom, boom. He would have been straight. I've experienced a lot. Then man should take the initiative and go to court instead of letting the women file on them. That's hard because the men are not the custodial parents. So for men it's right. You can do that, but you know that's when every man you must have receipts. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Muslim, what's up, fam?
What up, brother? What's up, brother? Hey, listen.
What's up?
Put me back in the backstage. You see the comments backstage, right? You put me back there. I'm gonna type something. You see this?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. You typing? You typing? I didn't get child support, but I've witnessed some foul shit. Man, yeah, that's how it worked. Hey, look, this what we gonna do, man. I want everybody to switch over to Taz. We gonna go to Taz channel and check out what it is Taz over there doing, and then we gonna rock out and jam out on part 2 of this. Actually, let's go check over here on Taz page and see what's going on. Y'all know me, man. We all a family up in here, man. We gonna support, and then we can come back and then we can rock later on this darn topic right here, bro. Y'all know me, man. Ain't no hateration in my game. I'm about to go over there and check that shit out. So I want to see y'all over there too. All right, peace out. JLM Smoke God.
See you over there, brother.
See you over there.